My next guest, I had to pull that, the David Letterman style. But anyway, my next guest is a man who's no stranger in my life, first of all, and yours as well. He's very famous and popular because he's done like 1 million videos in this country for like 1 million artists. Paul Mukoma. And he's a trainer now. His journey is pretty long. Let's see whether we can have this conversation compact.
Yes.
Karibu to the program.
Asante sana.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I haven't seen you in 10 years.
Yes, I know. Time moves so fast. Eh?
Time does move.
Yeah.
You got married.
Yes, I got married. I got kids.
You got
two kids
kids
now.
too.
Yeah, two. One is already in school.
What do you mean?
Yes.
I left you as a young man hustling to find who is the one, who is the one. Eh?
Yeah.
So Timon, you see his testimony. God can provide a wife. Timon is the cameraman.
Timon.
Timon and
See
Sam.
me,
God can provide a wife. I left you very young.
Yeah.
We used to.
But I'm still young.
Okay.
It's just the years that I've gone, but I'm.
No, of course you're very young.
We are still young.
We are very young,
remain
Mukoma. I mean, we are very young.
Yes.
So, but I left you as a single man.
Yeah.
We used to make sure you're having dinner in town.
Yes, I remember.
Nowadays you have well-cooked meals.
Oh, yes.
And 2 babies.
And 2 babies.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
So how's your wife?
She's amazing. Yeah, she's great.
As in Mukoma, you got married.
Yeah. That's.
I'm sorry we digress. We should have caught up before we came to the show.
Yeah.
But it's fine. So, you know, I have followed your journey.
Yes.
On the media, of course.
Yes.
I left you as the CEO of Princecam Media.
Yeah.
So Princecam used to do any gospel artist in this town has passed through you.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
all of them. In fact, just
True.
name them.
It's from the days of Esther Wahome,
Yes.
Pastor Joan, Mercy Masika, all the way Jimmy Gate,
Yes.
and so many others that have been produced, Size 8,
Yes.
and now even so many of who are there right now have been produced by my students.
Yes.
So find my students now have gone ahead and produced amazing award-winning videos.
Wow.
And actually one of my students is also running a whole TV network.
Hey.
So so I moved from now producing, but my students are still doing amazing videos and TV shows.
You hear him talk about his students, and that's because he's also the founder, president of Talanta Institute.
Yeah.
Dude, like, how did that even come about?
How that came about is when I started the company, Princecam Media. I was getting interns at the beginning from university and colleges. And then, because I could not afford at that time to hire a professional, it's expensive. So I thought I could get an intern. As they go through their internship,
My God.
we are working together.
Yes.
So when I discovered I had to retrain most of them. When it comes to technical skills where the rubber meets the road,
Yes.
they couldn't do the work, most of them. So I had to retrain, and I thought, how is this training done in schools? Because I was trained in the streets.
You trained yourself. You're those we call self-made. It's just that I know you're God-made.
God-made, yeah.
And
then so I figured out this training I would want to try, because I trained guys who became very good. And the guys I trained when I was running Princecam actually became some of my best competitors. Yeah.
What?
Yes, they became so good. They were doing videos like me, or even better by the time now I was done training them. So I figured out, wow, this area of training is something I can focus on. It's a strength that we have. And it's also a style that we had of training that could get people ready for the industry, and they could be ready to do the work. So I started that time I started Princecam Media Institute, and then later rebranded to Talanta Institute.
My God.
Yeah.
As in just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Yes.
And initially your campus was along Thika Road?
Thika Road.
So where are you now?
Now we are at Ambank House, 9th floor. That's
where
in the city
Princecam
center.
was born?
Yes, where
somewhere
Princecam
near
was
there,
born.
yes.
Yeah. Princecam was actually born at Anniversary Towers.
Anniversary Towers.
At the lower basement.
I
Basement
remember.
2.
I remember.
It was a small store.
Yes.
And so even going back there, because we always used to pray and believe one day we'll have an office with windows, because at basement 2, we were living there with cards. It was a store. No windows, we couldn't know day and night. So we used to dream one day we will have an office up somewhere with windows where we can breathe fresh air. So when we went back there, we were like, wow, we are back to the same area. Now we have a better and a bigger office.
In a
We've
bigger
taken
vision.
a whole wing and a bigger vision. So we actually looked through the window and said, in this city we'll also own our building.
See yourself.
Yeah, so
Wow.
so that soon
From
we'll come and do
basement
an interview
to
and tell
big,
you. Yeah,
now it will be ownership.
ownership.
I
Yeah.
love it, love it,
Yeah,
love
yeah.
it. So Talanta Institute was born when?
Talanta Institute was born 3 years ago. Is when now we rebranded to Talanta Institute.
Okay.
And so it's been 3 years of amazing journey.
Yes.
Our mantra is unveiling champions.
I
So
love
we have
it.
seen so many champions being unveiled before our eyes.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love it.
yeah.
What courses do you offer there?
Yeah, we offer TV and film production. We offer a course in journalism. We offer a course in animation. Animation is big right now.
It's huge.
Yeah,
Yes.
digital marketing. And we also offer a course in performing arts. So we have different areas of performing arts, from dance, acting,
Yes.
and all those other things in performing
Yes.
arts, modeling,
Wow.
all that. And we also have a course in music production and sound
Wow.
engineering. So we train people how to produce music, how to play instruments, vocal coaching, the whole music industry. We've also nurtured so many people.
My God. As in, I'm sitting here with a dawn.
Yeah.
We were hustlers back then, but
Back then,
now
yeah.
you are.
Yeah, yeah. And to us, it's not just being a don or just being an entrepreneur. It's about changing lives. It's about transforming lives. That's actually our mission. And our biggest joy is seeing lives transform before our eyes.
Yes.
Even as you do business and make money, money is important,
Yes.
but our biggest joy is to see these young people's lives being transformed.
Awesome.
Even one of the cameramen behind the scenes here came through our company.
Is
as
it?
an
Which one?
employee and,
Newton.
the jeep operator.
Sam, you're talking to your former trainer. This is your former trainer.
Yeah,
you
so he came
serious?
through us. We did
Ah,
some.
the
we
one
worked
you're
together
teaching,
for
you're
a
going
while.
to give him wisdom for marriage.
Yeah, he'll come.
So
we'll
he
do that.
okay. So you offer all these courses. I'm accredited, of course.
Yes,
by
we are accredited by TVETA. We're also accredited by NITA, National Industrial Training Authority. So we are accredited by those two bodies. But also we have our own Talanta way of doing things, like
Got
what we
it.
discovered along the way.
Yeah.
That apart from the accreditation, we try and infuse other things that are not in the curriculum. So we bring professionals like you.
How
to
come
speak to
you've
our
never?
students.
First of all, let's now fight.
Yeah.
No, you're here telling me you bring professionals like me. You have
Yeah.
never brought me to.
It's
speak
easy to meet you here, Catherine, but it's not that easy to get you. You're busy. Professionals are busy. It's easy to see you here, but we
We'll
hope,
plan. We'll plan.
and hope
Talanta
soon.
Institute, I'm coming.
Yes, we really appreciate that, because again, it's one thing to train people according to the curriculum. It's another thing to be told this is how the industry is.
On the ground, on the ground, on the ground experience.
Things on the ground.
Yes.
So we bring people like you to do masterclass
Right.
and tell people, yes, you learn this in the curriculum. This is how things are on the ground. So we do those master classes. We've done film master classes with different professionals, even some from outside the country. We even had one of the actors come from Hollywood and
Wow.
speak to our students.
Yes.
So that is what I think also differentiates our training from other
It's
institutions.
value, like you
Yes.
give extra value,
Extra value,
in
yeah.
the form of real life experiences from people walking that journey.
Yes.
I think that's beautiful. Hey, Prince, come.
Yeah.
You know, I left you, of course, yes, doing the videos, but also you had gotten into theater.
Yes.
So you were producing lots of theater.
Theater. Yes, that time we were also producing theater and a comedy show.
Yes.
We were doing a comedy show. We were also doing TV shows. We still produce content because we want to connect our students with what is in the industry. So we're still producing content.
Wow.
We're still producing even theater shows.
Yes.
You know, our performing arts department.
It's very
Every
strong.
other quarter they have a show at Michael Joseph Center. And they invite people people come in and pay.
Yeah.
So we do that, and we also partner with other organizations that are doing either theater. We partner with some people from the theater industry and do shows together, and also partner with other people in the production industry to co-produce TV shows.
Yes.
And we still produce music and music videos. What we used to do, we still do that. but now with our students
Yes,
as well.
yes,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a phenomenal story.
Wow.
What have you had to overcome to get to this point?
Wow, we've had to overcome so much, so many things, man. At some point, is even overcoming, giving up. At some point, we almost gave up. First, cash flow problems, because when we started business, we didn't have much knowledge about business, and business is about managing cash flows and whole management. My background was not management, you know. Actually, you know my background. At some point, I was a tout. At some point, I was trying farming. At some point, I was a waiter. So I actually transitioned from being a waiter now to media. So in that journey, there was no management background, and here you are, you've started a company. All of a sudden, the company is growing. So at that point, I didn't have any knowledge about cash flow management. So at some point, we found ourselves in like the dead end where you've spent so more than you were supposed to spend. Offices need to be paid, people need to be paid, and we've had such serious challenges where, even at some point auctioneers were at our door.
Are you serious?
So those challenges of yes, were very, people at times talk about the rosy side of a business, and they are not candid enough to talk about the thorns in that rose. So for me, I'm never scared to tell young people that there are all those ups and downs.
Yes.
And so the cash flow challenges have been one of the main challenges.
Yeah.
Of course, also other management things like dealing with clients, the whole management of human resource, and the bank.
And then you're so nice, so people taking you for granted.
Problem. That's a problem.
Taking advantage of you.
People take advantage of you. At times we could produce for artists, they don't pay, and they've gone out and made millions from our productions. And here you are, and now what next? People, you have a big name out there, very big name. But here you are, at some point you don't even have, you can't fuel your car.
Wow.
At some point, I didn't even have a car, so I had no money even to move around.
Yeah.
But you have a big name because, people see Kunadawa has made this number of millions, Taunet has made this, and all these other music videos we've done. Jimmy Gate, nurtured him from the scratch. I actually lived with him for some years, and he's become a big celebrity. So when people see that and see your name there, they think you're also part of the millions. But you just did production, and some of them at times paid. Some of them we actually volunteered to do because we wanted to create a
brand
profile,
name.
a
Yes.
brand name.
Yes.
So those are some of the challenges, but the challenges are so many in the entrepreneurship journey. Yes, they're more than I can even mention. Yeah.
So, how did you overcome that?
How I overcame so many of my challenges. First is working with a team. At the beginning, I was a one-man show. So that means the things I'm strong at, I get to do that very well. But the things I wasn't good at were affecting us and taking us down. So I started realizing the importance of having a team,
Right.
believing in a team, and also like being able to listen to your team and being able to take advice and counsel. So having mentors really helped me. Being mentored and asking questions like, how do I handle this? So I got very good mentors who helped me.
Like who?
Dr. Wale Akinyemi is one of them. Bishop Alan Kuna has helped me a big deal. And so many other people, even young people, peer mentorship, who've really mentored me along the journey. There's so many, but those are the key mentors I've worked with.
Yes.
So that helped me even to know how to structure the company. And I started structuring a step at a time.
Wow.
And I even got some people who are very good volunteering to help me in the company, even volunteering to be in my board.
Wow.
Some people came in like, I want to be in your board and help you in the finance. So I wasn't even having to pay a dime. So sometimes it's not just about money. It's, people, when you know how to leverage on people around you and all that.
Your networks and relationships.
And relationships can actually help you a big deal.
Wow.
So it's not just about having money to hire people.
Yes.
Because even at that time, I could not afford to hire professionals and all these people. But I actually got people to volunteer and tell me, I'll help you with your accounts and how you can structure that. So I got someone like Mr. Masharia, who's really helped me in finance management and organizing the accounts. So that is one of the way. The other way was also learning from experience and seeing what do I need to change. You know, started changing things and started doing some things from the scratch. Okay, started working also with a network. Even the people who had left my company, they have started their companies because I wasn't very good in networking and in working with partnerships and all that. I was very good doing my work and all that, relating on one, two people. So I went back now, I started networking with these people and they could help me in a big way.
Wow.
Sometimes I could access services free, equipment free, and also do partnerships and collaborations.
The power of networking.
Yes, that really helped me a big deal to come out of that. Yeah. And also research, studying online. You know, my school has been more of online, on YouTube, listening to different trainers, YouTube, you know, different trainers and motivational videos.
Yes.
Because at some point I needed motivation to tell me I can live to see another day. At some point I was almost depressed. At some point, I don't know how suicidal, you know, people feel, but I felt some point I was so close to that.
Yeah.
Because here you are with a name worth millions and nothing to show for it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're here. People are seeing you as, you know, this multi-millionaire because you've done production worth hundreds of millions, but you don't have much to show for it, okay? Or you don't have what you should have achieved with that. So it was depressing to be in that position.
Wow.
So at that time I also needed inspiration and someone to tell me,
lifted.
Hey, you can live to see another day. You can fight on, soldier on. So, and that really helped me.
Yes.
So sometimes all you need at times is someone to pat you on the back and tell you, you can do it. It's another day. You can still make it. Don't give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
almost
like
gave
you've
up
said
at some
some
point.
very, very powerful pointers of networking, of mentorship, of creating, having the right people in your team.
Yes.
You know, those are pointers you've given to the success that you currently are starting to enjoy.
Yeah.
And also the fact that you are changing people, you're transforming people's lives.
Yeah, true. And also, like also business, you got to have way of knowing when to reinvent yourself, how to, you know, like the rebranding that we did, and also knowing when to move in business, like having a strategy that if I insisted to still stick on production, I just want to produce, I may not be able to run as fast as the young people today. I can't compete with my students. So I realized, and Dr. Wale taught me this in one of the programs I went through called Inspired to Inspire. And he talked about the journey of a butterfly. It comes from an egg to a caterpillar to that larva where the cocoon, it's in the cocoon.
Yes.
Then it has to break out to become a butterfly.
Yeah.
So at some point, even in business, we have stages. And it said there comes a stage of that when the butterfly is in that cocoon, whether it has to change or die. But even in business today,
Two options.
you get to a place where you change, like that butterfly that is locked in the cocoon, and enjoy the warmth and all that, or you break out and take a new form and fly. So that is one of the most important things I learned, that you got to get to know when to change, when to move, when to transform your business to another level and something else,
the next level.
And form. Yeah. So that really helped me. Yeah.
That's actually, today you're dropping so much wisdom. Wow, because mostly you decide, okay, I've started a business, I got capital, I have people, I've started, that's it.
Yeah.
Most people, that's
and
a
you
mistake.
stick to that, and that's how so many companies also died. You know, we read stories of people like the Kodak story, stuck to that, to the film. And the world is moving to the digital era. And so many other companies we've heard about, well, blockbusters and all those. They're stuck, this is what we know. This is how it works. And you've had the famous speech by the CEO of Nokia when they were selling and said, we did nothing wrong. Yeah, but you
Yes,
stuck there.
you stuck
You
there.
stayed in the
Yeah.
warmth of the cocoon. So
Ah.
that transformation is very key and is what I've really learned and still learning. What is the next form of my business? As I'm in this Talanta, I'm thinking, what is the
What's
next level?
next?
What's next? Yeah, you don't just focus
No.
here. As a visionary, you have to see where are you going? What is happening in education few years from now?
Wow.
Yeah.
So that the business doesn't become stale and irrelevant.
True.
Hey,
Yeah.
today you've decided to come.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah.
So in terms of the students that you have, earlier on you were saying that most of these students are even better than you, that one is even running a TV station.
Yes.
Tell us about that particular one.
That particular one, I worked with him at some point. That time we had not like formed the school per se. So he came in and told me, he was actually doing a different course in the university. And I think he was doing architecture. Bright guy, but he was also a musician. We had just produced, we just met in the production industry. And he told me, I feel I need to transition to doing production. Can you give me space in your company?
Wow.
He had already done a lot of research and learning on YouTube. He just needed a platform to help him launch. It's called Sammy D. It's famous Sammy D running Rainbow TV
What?
today. So I looked at him and I was like, okay, how would you want, when would you want to start? He actually followed me for a while. And like, okay,
That's one
I'm
of your
thinking about it.
proteges.
Yes. So
Wow,
Sammy D
Mukoma.
came in. He's a very bright guy. So, he started telling me, we need to change our computer to this. We could go, get the computer that he wants. So he was doing much of his learning online, but I was helping him with the structures and some of the knowledge I had along the years. So I helped, we worked together for 1.5 years. So he started doing music videos. When he was with me is when he did videos like Mateke by Size 8 and so many other big videos. So through my mentorship and learning online, because he was very aggressive, learning online. That's what I tell young people. School is not enough.
Teach yourself.
Teach yourself.
Yes.
Learn. Go
Yes.
online.
Yes.
After I teach you this, go online and learn more. In this internet era, we have to learn more than we learn in class. You actually have to learn like 80% on yourself. And that is who Sammy D was. So he could learn. We worked together for a year, I think about 1.5 years. And by that time, he was ready now to launch his company. He launched and went very big. And now this time it became a collaboration. At some point, he's hiring our equipment. At some point, we're working together using my studios. So that really taught me a lot. We have another one called Steve Hunter. Steve Hunter also came to me when I couldn't see much out of him. He came from ghetto and looking all down, but he followed me also, and he was very aggressive. All these people were very aggressive because I didn't say yes at the beginning.
They were hungry.
They were very hungry. So Steve Hunter also followed me until I said, yes, just come in. I don't see much, but
just come.
Just come in, because I've always had that heart of giving people a chance. He came in, started learning also from me, from the other team, and from online. And he's the one who produced the Moema song by Masimasika that today has more than 10 million views online. And he's produced so many other songs
Yes.
for her and other artists. So he also launched his company in our company.
My God.
And we have WB. WB is also now doing amazing music videos. And he was also one of our students. And there's so many others that I'm not able even to mention that are doing amazing stuff in the industry.
I love
Some
it.
have won awards.
Yes.
We've had people who've won awards, film awards. Some have won awards in the production industry. So some have won grants and all that. So
You have so much to be proud of, Mukoma, like
Oh, we thank
way
God.
too much to be proud of.
We thank
So how can people reach Talanta Institute in case there's a young person watching there and they want to amplify their skill,
yeah.
learn a bit, one of the courses you've mentioned, let them know.
As I've said, Talanta Institute, we are located at Ambank House, 9th floor. And you can also see us find us on the website, talanta.global, just talanta.global. You can also find us on Facebook, Talanta Institute, on Instagram, Talanta_Institute. On Twitter, we are Talanta 254. And you can find our numbers on all those platforms. It's 0734 777 You can call us and we are able to help you on the course you can choose, either in media, but also in mentorship. We also do mentorship. Even if you're not joining our school, we can mentor you on life skills, and also we can get your name on our database, because sometimes we do free workshops at our place. So visit us, even if not to join us, even people in university, we can collaborate and mentor you like we've done to all these other people we are talking about.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Mukoma, I am so proud of you. I am
Thank you
glad
very
I know
much.
your name.
Yeah, I'm glad I know you too. Yeah.
I mean, I wish you God's best.
Yeah.
This dream is humongous.
It is.
It's humongous.
It is.
And you've already created a legacy, by the way.
Wow.
You
Wow.
you have.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
so you're
glad.
just now
Yeah.
growing.
Yeah.
But yes, you've done a really good job with your life.
We thank God.
Yeah.
I think like Wangari Maathai said, is doing the small thing we can do. And I think that small thing has a big ripple effect.
Yes.
So, because even when we started, we didn't know it can go this big. But just doing the small thing,
Yeah.
being consistent,
Yes.
and helping people
Yes.
well at it.
You always had a heart to help. But
Yes.
thank you. Thank you for coming to the show today.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching. So on our social is KTN Life and Style, whether it's hashtag, Instagram, social media, any social media, it's just KTN Life and Style. And I thank you for your time. You've gleaned a lot from the entrepreneurs we've had today. And my hope is that you will take that and apply it in your own situation. Until next week, God bless you.